They said it was supposed to be the happiest night of her life, but before the clock struck midnight, the bride was gone. No one saw her leave. No one heard a struggle. But what investigators eventually uncovered would shatter the perfect wedding day forever. She was young, radiant, and deeply in love, or so everyone thought. Friends described her as the kind of woman who lit up a room. She had waited her whole life for this wedding, carefully planning every detail. But beneath the smiles and the sparkle, something sinister had been brewing. The last known image of her alive was captured on a guest's phone, dancing in her gown, laughing, a champagne glass in hand. Hours later, that same gown would be found abandoned, ripped and dirt-stained, just a few miles from the reception hall. At first, police believed she had run away, cold feet perhaps, but her family insisted she would never vanish without a word. Suspicion quickly turned inward, and all eyes fell on the groom. He was charming, polished, and convincing. He claimed he had gone to get fresh air after the ceremony, only to return and find his bride missing. He played the part of the devastated husband flawlessly, weeping in front of cameras, begging for her return. But cracks soon appeared in his story. Phone records showed he had left the reception hours before he admitted. Witnesses remembered seeing him slip out with her handbag. And most chilling of all, detectives found a text on his phone, sent to another woman, the very night of the wedding. "It's done. She won't be a problem anymore." The discovery of that text changed everything. Suddenly, the fairy tale wedding looked like a carefully staged cover-up. The groom's past came under scrutiny. Previous girlfriends who spoke of his jealousy, his violent temper, his controlling behavior. One even described him whispering once, "If you ever leave me, I'll make sure no one finds you." As investigators retraced the bride's final steps, shocking contradictions emerged. Surveillance footage showed the groom's car driving away from the reception hall, hours earlier than he claimed. In the trunk, forensic teams later found traces of fabric fibers matching her gown and faint streaks of blood. But the most haunting clue came from a torn scrap of her handwritten vows, found stuffed behind a seat cushion in that very car. On it were the words she never got to read aloud. "No matter what happens, I choose freedom." To this day, the bride's full disappearance remains clouded in unanswered questions. Was it a crime of passion, a calculated act, or something even darker? One thing is certain: her wedding night turned into a nightmare, and the man who promised to love and protect her forever may have been the very one who sealed her fate. But here's the question that still haunts detectives. If the groom really did it, why has no body ever been found? And what secret might he still be hiding? This case remains open and chillingly unfinished.